a bad guy. Duh.
Hello again, people of the internet. This is Abra, and I wanted to give my 2 cents on Billie Eilish's new video, NDA, which is an acronym for Non-Disclosure Agreement. And basically, I think this is sort of a prime example of how not to interact with a stalker. So I was listening to American Top 40 the other day because I'm a glutton for punishment, and well, no, I try to reach out and listen to some of the modern music so I can feel in touch with the younger generation. I'm a little bit older, 80s brat, so the music today sounds a little bit weird to me. I like a lot of the beats and everything, but it's very manufactured bubblegum. I'm sure they said the same thing with my music, my generation's music. But there's this weird thing that happens, and I'm not exactly sure when, but the point where you're like, oh my God, I'm old. You start listening to the modern music on the radio, and you are mortified, and you can't stand it. And you're like, what are these kids listening to? And you try to go to, find a channel that you're fond of, and I guess it's considered golden oldies or something at this point. But I mean, I'm not that old to where it'd be golden oldies, but yeah, I just anyway, long-winded way of saying yes. I wandered over to the territory of American Top 40. I could kind of stand some of Billie's other songs. I can't say I'm really a fan, but I mean, I have respect. She's an artist. She works hard, and tries to put herself out there. What I do take issue with is this song. The lyrics and everything from what Ryan Seacrest was saying on American Top 40 have to do with she was just awarded a 5-year restraining order against some stalker guy. And this song is dealing with that. And it's sort of a case of, oh, baby, what is you doing? Because one thing you typically don't want to do when, somebody's trying to get your attention is give them immortal attention. And that's kind of what this song did. So, I mean, or does. I hope it doesn't encourage more people to do this. Definitely, please, if you have stalker tendencies, please, this is not advocating to go stalk Billie Eilish. Don't. She deserves to be safe and have her happiness and a good life. But yeah, this is a prime example of what not to do. They talk about that on the news a lot too, when there are debates, should they publicize when there are, mass shootings or attacks or anything like that, because you're encouraging copycats. And I mean, I guess this song kind of does that in spades. It's like, oh my God, you have a stalker. This song will be out there in the ether forever, and you've just immortalized your stalker. I was reading through the lyrics here, a couple different websites. The downside of fame and celebrity. She talks about how she can barely go outside. The stalker, certain lyrics here, showed up in a limousine, had to save my money for security, got a stalker walking up and down the street. Woo, yeah, I got some good singing skills there, or rapping skills, or whatever. So yeah, she had to have her own house and everything. And these people kind of give their take on what she could be talking about. But I don't know. I mean, people work through things in different ways, and I'm sure this was just a way of her to work through whatever stresses she had to endure over the last several years. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have somebody just outside my lawn, watching me as I come and go. That would be really freaky. They have another thing here. Billie Eilish, she uses new songs to take on trolls and stalkers. I don't really know if that's going to work. It seems to me, in my experience, that you give the trolls any attention, they come back even stronger, because that's essentially what they're craving, is that attention. So they kind of give the reviews of the album. in this paper here. And let's see, this is the first week out. Let's see, she debuted first week out, number 36. I'm sure it'll skyrocket. She has a lot of fans that will put in requests for that. But one thing she kind of talks about how she deserves her privacy. People will argue that they'll say, well, we found out about it, so if we're going to find out about it, we have a right to know. And that was kind of like her argument for against it. I understand everybody deserves their privacy. My problem is with her personality. She kind of seems like she wants the attention, but at the same time, she wants it on her terms. And I think that's the case with a lot of actors and musicians. They want to be in the forefront of everyone's minds. They want to be the hot topic of the day, but they don't want the negative aspects that go along with that. They kind of want their cake and eat it too, kind of thing. And it's different, being famous versus being a celebrity. I found this interesting article here in the LA Times from a while ago, 1999, being famous, versus being a celebrity. And celebrities, they're out there, and everybody knows who they are. The paparazzi wants to, get pictures of them. They're always kind of like in the forefront of the goings on in the world or in the country. And just because somebody's famous doesn't mean they're a celebrity. A famous person could be, say like Fauci. Everybody knows who Fauci is, with the whole the beer flu going around. But if people saw Fauci in the street, they're not likely to, go up to him and say, "Oh my God, I want your autograph." But a celebrity person, say, trying to think, well, Billie Eilish, she goes out, she wants the attention, but, at the same time, she wants it to promote her albums and what she's doing, but she doesn't want people to be up in her face. Say she's going to go to an event, with friends, she doesn't want the cameras in her face. And it's kind of like one of those things, if you're going to go to Hollywood and be in that kind of like den of craziness, you kind of have to take the good with the bad. I do kind of feel bad for her. She, I guess, is 19, and she's been doing this for several years. So she was a minor, when she first came into the limelight. And I think parents might want to think twice before exposing their kids to this. They were already famous themselves in different ways, but kids, they don't always realize the lasting ramifications. And I think this is one of those things where it's like, oh my God, I don't just get a moment to myself. If I have something on my face, or bit of broccoli in my teeth, the paparazzi are probably going to take a picture of it. And I feel for her, I feel bad, but you can't go ahead and say, look at me, look at me, look at me, but only when I want you to look at me. So that's it. That's my 2 cents on that. Billie Eilish, I wish her nothing but success. I feel for her. Being stalked must be a nightmare. It's not something I'd want to have to go through or experience, but maybe kind of go behind the scenes and duck out of the limelight for a while, and things will quiet down. But at the same time, people aren't going to be talking about you as much, and there won't be the press on you as much. So, you're not going to get the the sales and everything that you might normally get. But again, my 2 cents, there's just something that was a real head scratcher to me. And tell me what you think. All right. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. This is Abra, and take care.